Okay, we are back, and Tash is magnetically attached to the outside of a space station.
Yeah, but at least I have there's like an entry point, right?
Is there?
Smashed window.
You gonna climb over to the smashed window?
Am I anywhere near it? Like,
Yeah, I think it would actually be controlled at this point.
okay.
Um,
We'll do that then. It's probably the easiest option available to me, and
Yep.
like
Controlled
I'm
stone.
not averse to desperate stuff, but I don't want to do desperate stuff when I'm floating around in space with nothing between me and oblivion.
Sure.
Um,
Wait, no, it's risky. Sorry, because you have the crack in your helmet.
oh yeah, fair enough. Yep. Okay, that's
It's
still
about
all good.
time, right? How long it takes you?
Sure. Yeah. Uh, which- and standard effect.
Standard, yep.
Um. I'm just wondering if I take bonus dice. Oh, I'm not even in the ship yet. I don't want to save my stress, but let's see how I go.
Yeah, the question is how good is your scramble?
1, so I can try resisting consequences though if I fuck it up.
You can.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't tried
I'll
resisting anything yet, so.
Yeah. Ugh, 3. I guess I'll be resisting.
Oh yeah, you will. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just you like heaving and huffing and using up your you're trying to like pull yourself across the outside of the space station, and then you realize that part of it is moving, and you're like literally just being pulled away from that opening.
Oh, fuck.
And like and you get the little thing being like you are using a large amount of oxygen. You have approximately 2 minutes left.
Okay. Well, fictionally for my resistance, can I'm thinking of going inside if possible, and basically saying, look, I've picked up on that fact. I know I'm using too much air. I'm going to go really slowly and carefully, and conserve like my energy and oxygen circulation.
But then you'll be out there for longer.
True.
That's the thing.
Well, so what? Like, yeah. I mean, what can I resist with then? Just power through and go. Would that be resolved?
Yeah. As far as resisting this, I mean, yeah. Like, if you want to do that,
or like just can I launch myself?
If you resist this, then you can just get there, like push hard, right? Go fast. Got to go fast.
Yeah.
Right. And get in there just before running out of oxygen. That's
and for resisting, I gain 6 stress. Is it? Oh no, I roll something, don't I?
You would be so you resist with this would be resisting with prowess, and you would so this would be you get in there. You're just as you get lightheaded because you run out of oxygen, and you would take stress equal to 6 minus the highest dice result.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see. Oh wow. 2 6s. What does that mean?
You get a gamma?
I clear stress, right? Because that's critical. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what does this look like as you like nail this?
Yeah, okay. So these like I feel like
what does it look like as you fucking nail this resist?
Yeah. I feel like it is these like gravity clamps that I've got are like reversible, so you can do anti-grav as well as grav, and so I like literally like launch myself and like use my momentum to kind of like slingshot myself and like kind of I slam one of these things onto the side of this window that I'm trying to fly through, and I do like the action movie, like when you fly through the window feet first.
Yeah.
And then you basically just, like, slingshotting
you fly
myself
through the window and you just like pound on the airlock button on the room and like just toss yourself through.
Totally.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sick.
Yeah, I was getting real worried.
Yeah, well done. Holy heck. You didn't even talk shit. What the hell?
So, what's the talk shit thing? I don't understand.
Talk shit roll crits is a thing from another Blades game.
Okay, right. Okay, so it's not actually a mechanic or something.
No.
Okay, cool.
I believe. Now, I can't completely remember, but I'm making the assumption that Diana was finding a bar.
Yeah, to try and convince the bartender to tell me about where I could find whatever the fuck it is our Mark is selling.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, you find a you find like you like go like rummaging through this like fucking warren, right? It's at some point you're pretty sure you walked through like what was like once a luxury equivalent to an airliner, and then you're like and then eventually you find yourself in this like big this big drinking hall where
That's the hall.
So yeah, there's like big long tables with like a long bar at the end and just massive 60-gallon drums with like with taps put into them, and yeah, people are like pouring out the stuff that smells. It's kind of halfway between booze and petrol, and like congregating on these big long metal benches and you know playing like there's a lot of people playing like holo games of like dice and cards and stuff, and then at the like other end from the bar there's like a set down section where it's basically like a boxing ring where there are definitely 6 people in there, all going like at it with at each other with their fists. And this one woman has like got like a chain wrapped around her hand and is just destroying everyone. And she like kicks one guy back like into the, and like it's like the Robot Wars arena, so there's like spikes come up and there's like fire coming out of the floor, and she like kicks one guy back into the like fire, and he catches on fire, and then she just like knocks out another guy with her fist. And it's just this din all the way through this massive hall, and you can see that like above you is like quite high up, like several stories up, there is this just a massive viewing window out into space.
Fire burning.
You see Tash like jump across.
Yeah, we literally see Tash drift past. What do?
Them 6s.
Alright. Well, okay. I'm going to find the people selling the very high quality drinks.
Yeah. And an effeminate looking like young teen like looks up at you and is like and he's like, what can I get you, ma'am, Mrs. And he's like, and you can see him like having so much trouble trying to look at your eyes. He's got to be like 15.
I literally ran into one of them the other day. That was interesting. I forgot how terrible teenage boys are.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Well, he's going to be painfully unhelpful in every single way, so I need to find someone who I can talk to about, I don't know, what's a nice way to say, show me to your manager?
In a pirate place.
What, sorry?
Like, and in a pirate den, right? Like, show me to the manager of the pirate den is...
Yeah. I think
so
I might
what
look
I'll get you
at
to do
it.
is I think if you roll your study now, we'll be able to like roleplay out the consequences.
All right. So, what's the position, etc.?
I mean, this sounds like standard to me. No, sorry, risky. Sorry, is the position, and then
Yep.
it feels like standard because you know enough about the guy. Yeah,
Yep.
and let me know if you want any bonus. Nope, you
Oh,
just get
yes.
6. Fuck it. Yeah. So yeah, you're like you ask him like where can you find someone who knows what they're doing, and like and all those sorts of things, and he just like points over at the like now I have a question. Did you come across the yeah, no, he points over at the like at the woman now climbing victorious out of the pit. Um,
All right.
she has like a massive cyan like not stood up mohawk, and yeah, and she's climbing out of the pit, and people are like just bringing her drinks and like wiping the blood off of her.
Oh,
And
good God, I think I dated her once.
yeah, and eventually eventually someone like comes over and whispers and is like, there's now what do you say that makes you sound like, who are you being introduced as?
Um,
Considering that we know that it works.
I actually, well, honestly, I would probably actually use my,
You'd use your name, your actual like Diana Thorne.
well, I'm an ousted person from a noble family.
Yeah, fair, right? So yeah, so someone goes and whispers like, "There's such and such here to see you," and she like wipes her face and like stands up and like gestures, and someone puts another drink in her hand, and like you're still like I assume you're still like lounging against the bar as she like walks over.
Well, I would have got a drink. I mean,
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah, you've got a drink. That's a given.
I mean, I got quite used to drinking very expensive stuff from my childhood or my at least teenage and early 20s years. However, spending time with the bounty hunter before I screwed him over and stole his shuttlecraft, I probably got used to drinking an awful lot of shitty moonshine as well.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff could like pickle eggs pretty quickly.
Yes.
So
I remember this.
it's nearly
Yeah,
vinegar.
so basically it's like a tasteless version of Bacardi 151. But
Yummer.
So yeah, so
Space Jam.
she like comes over and she's like I hear you're looking for someone who's I hear you're looking for the person that runs the joint. It's my this is my pit. This is my hole. This whole quarter of the station belongs to me.
I'm after information, and I figured someone who actually owns a place like this is more likely to give me a reasonable answer than a goggle-eyed 15-year-old boy who's staring at my tits.
And she's like, Matty is. He's harmless, and like just gives you a significant look, and then she's like, what kind of information are you looking for? This is not a place that normally. I don't even know how the fuck you got in here.
Well, I was told this is not a bad place to go. What the hell is this guy selling? Like, I mean,
this girl, the guy that you're looking for.
Yes.
He's selling industrial station parts.
What's right?
He's selling industrial like space station parts.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that's basically like someone told me that getting here was my best bet at finding some slightly aftermarket industrial space station parts that perhaps might not cost me the full price if I were to buy them legally and new.
She's like, it's a long way out for that sort of shit. You're the one that got in. You're the one that fucked over. What was the guy that you fucked over?
Sorry?
What's
Batro.
Patro. Yeah, she's like, let me find the sheet. I just want to check that I got this right. Yeah. Why do I keep opening the wrong one? There we go. Yeah, so she's like, you're the one that fucked over Batro. Right, I get it. Listen, I normally wouldn't. He's not part of my crew, but if you're looking for that sort of thing, you know, if you got a, where am I? 43. Yeah, she's like, if you're looking for that sort of thing, Kingston's your man. He's not in our sector. He's up, and she gives you like some directions through through the space station into like one of the wings that's like a tree bow out to like basically a big metal tree house from the main thing. And she's like, those guys are weird though, real secretive. And she's like, but you know, it's up to you. She's like, but and I think she says, it's pretty late station time though now though. He might not be around. He might be back in his quarters. If you need somewhere to stay for the night,
let's kill him in his sleep.
Wow, that got dark suddenly.
Also, can I just check? Is this, if Diana figures out like where this guy is, does that count as a setup action for us?
Yes,
then taking action on it?
comms you, and you'll have comms.
Yeah, totally cool. Awesome.
All right, so we'll check in comms.
Wait, so like, is she flirting with me?
Oh yes. She's assuming that she's assuming there's an exchange happening here.
You know what? That doesn't actually seem so bad.
Yeah, cool. She's like, I'll grab another drink.
You had me at, honestly, you had me at wiped blood off her brow.
Yeah, so she grabs another drink and we just fade out of that scene, and then I think we hear you like whispering on comms a few minutes later, just being like,
sweet.
This section. Yeah, yeah. So he's in the Vandals, the Vandal wing, but apparently they're weirdos. So like, watch out for that.
All right.
She says that. I think the thing is that like, while Kingston definitely sleeps, apparently a bunch of the Vandals don't.
Well, I have my blaster rifle and a heavy blaster, and some nice oils and incense, so I think I'm well equipped.
Nice oils and incense, yes. All right. Okay, so we get a location.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
You know which wing he's in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know that he'll be in the crew quarter, in the quarters part of that wing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Can I?
Let's get back together, Tash, and maybe wander up together.
Oh, yeah, totally. I figure we.
Is that you, like, seeing as I did the first part of the mission, you two could go and do the second parts while I continue to fuck the amazing woman who has been beating people up all day.
Totally, and also you're our getaway plan. Like,
I'm just saying,
you do your thing. That's cool. We'll infiltrate.
Not a thing.
Yes, thank you. Good point.
Yeah. Her name is Nails.
How do you know? Her name is. Wait, what's her name?
Her name is Nails.
Awesome.
Nails.
As in hard ass.
Do we? Okay, with flashbacks, do we? Is there a role involved, or does it just happen? I can't remember.
Usually there's a role involved.
Okay, right.
If it doesn't make sense to have a role, if it's just then it depends. But like, usually there's a role.
Yeah.
What are you trying to? What do you want to flashback to? Just say.
I want to have.
And we'll work it out.
I want to have like so one of the items I can take is maps and charts. I want to have like standard kind of maps for this model of space station.
Cool. What the fuck do you mean, this model of space station?
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, like basically
that's not a thing, right? This is a space station that's been made out of things that aren't space station.
Oh, okay, right, yeah,
Right,
cool.
that's the
Because
whole
it's like
point.
a big piratey mashup thing, yeah.
You can have you can roll desperate to get something that looks like maps or scans.
Nah.
But like, yeah, like when you see this thing from the outside, it doesn't look like a space station even.
Yeah,
It looks
no,
like,
that's cool.
It looks like someone crashed about 80 Titanics into each other,
Right.
and then
cool.
time froze it, glued it together, and declared it a home.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hmm.
Let's just start wandering over.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna de-spacesuit.
Yep.
And underneath, I would like to have, if this is okay, the kind of thing you would expect a maintenance clone to wear, like a janitor suit, essentially.
Yep. Legit.
Cool.
You look like a maintenance clone.
I'm gonna keep my ripped up spacesuit because I think it looks badass.
Cool.
Nice.
And it disguises me even more.
Would like, okay, we're inside now. Like, once we leave this guy's room, is there an airlock? Like, can we get out of this guy's room without like depressurizing?
Yeah, no. You went through the airlock because any room that has windows has an automatic airlock system. So you went through the airlock,
I mean, that makes sense.
Into the hallway, basically.
Yeah,
and it's pretty obvious that this hallway used to be a train carriage.
Okay, yeah, cool. Well, I mean, looking around, like, is there anything that would indicate geography, essentially, like where we are and where other things are? Are there any "you are here" maps or
No.
Okay.
This place is a maze.
Yeah.
If you wanna, yeah. It's really good at game audio. I don't understand. Makes all these creaking sounds. So if you want to navigate it though, and you want to like try and find your way to the thing, like you can just try and work it. Like you've got verbal directions, right?
Okay.
You have those verbal directions that were commed to you by Diana.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So that's fine. I've got to remember how setups work.
I have the page open somewhere. It's if your action has its intended result, any member of the team who follows through gets +1 effect level or improved position for their roll.
Cool. So in which case, because you have the setup, then you can do a risky skulk. To standard result to find. Standard result will be. So limited result would be the wing. Standard result would be the quarters, and then great result would be his room. So at the moment you're looking at risky with standard.
Okay, great.
And the question is, do you skulk or scramble? That tells you.
I skulk.
Yeah, right.
I'm good at skulking.
Yeah. So this is you're going slowly. You're trying not to get seen. All that sort of stuff. And you're leading a team action, aren't you? You're leading a group action.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Well, if I'm leading it.
I mean, you're welcome to.
I think.
Fine. I like either of you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've just been like, hey, Tash, found you. Let's go.
Okay.
Because, and
Um,
so you're rolling the skulk instead.
With a team action, I think we all roll, don't we?
Is that what it is? I can't remember.
Each PC who's involved makes an action roll using the same action, and the team counts the single best result as the overall effort for everyone who rolled.
The skulk. Yep. And
and anyone who, if anyone rolls a 1 to 3 as their best result, then the person leading takes 1 stress.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
That's a cool system.
Is +1 scale gonna help in this?
+1 what?
Scale. That's what happens when I lead a group action.
I mean, no, not in this situation. because
Alright.
like it's not helpful to be a bigger group here.
Yeah.
Is there, so the only way that we could increase our effect is, are we able to trade position for effect?
Yes, you could be desperate and great.
Yeah, do you want to? Are you game? We've got a decent number of dice, like between the two of us.
So, what does desperate
Sure,
look like
fine.
for this? It sounds like you're making more noise, right? It sounds like you're going faster. You're searching more space. You're covering more area. You're doing a better job of searching, but you are making a lot more noise, right? You're more likely to get caught.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
So
I feel like this meets Luke's definition of talking shit.
Cool.
do we all
Desperate
have to roll
and great.
skulk?
Yeah.
Yep, rolling skull.
Sorry, what was that?
Desperate and great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got 4 as our highest currently. Did we get one from?
6.
Well done.
Woo!
Well done. Yeah.
Yay!
That means you find the room labeled Kingston.
Hell to the yes.
Kingston. So you find the room labeled Kingston. Do not disturb. You walk past all of the dudes. There are multiple people wandering around that are carrying like big, like they're armed with like blasters, but also these big weird like jagged curved knives.
Shit.
And all of them have like cyber eyes.
Oh wow.
And like you can see
Full
like
on.
massive scarification, like massive scars, like down where their eyes are. So yeah.
Amazing.
So yeah, what happens is that we definitely see I think Sampha like stop and like freeze for a second as like one of these just like where Sampha they're like in a divot of a shadow as one of these like just walks past like almost like it's in dream or like a zombie and just like walks past completely still like looking straight ahead and Sampha's there and they're like breathing heavily trying not to like get seen and then you just hear on the comms like we hear Tash be like, I found the room and then like we cut back to like to the quarters and you're outside the so yeah there's like the it's definitely like one of those things where it's like red glass casing with like metal bands over it with like old argon globes inside that are like blinking slightly that like highlights a piece of like metal where it's been spray painted Kingston do not enter.
Awesome.
But yeah,
that's real cool.
It's a big like chink, big lever to like open the bar on the door. It'll be loud if you open it.
Okay.
Let's just do it as fast as possible. Or is it as loud as a heavy blaster? Because I might just start shooting through the door.
Oh my god!
And just kill him off straight up.
Wait. Are you two killing him, or are you gonna take him alive?
I was going for the tracker, planning a tracker.
What's the bounty for?
That makes sense.
Oh right.
Just put it right up his ass and get him out of there.
He needs to be probed.
does it make sense in this?
Okay.
Like, if we have to make a loud noise, does discreetly putting a tracker in make any sense at all?
You're going to be like, you cannot use. Read me the description for a heavy blaster, but I'm pretty sure you cannot use that to like break through a reinforced door. If you had.
Oh, I just wanted to like shoot randomly and hopefully kill anything that
I have another suggestion.
Randomly and hope someone opens the door from the other side.
You just Are you just making up for the fact that Barton isn't here to completely
Rocket
Maybe.
launcher.
Someone needs to do it.
Okay, I've played Deus Ex. There's definitely vents I can use to get into this guy's room.
Oh yeah, definitely. That sounds like another skulk though.
I'm gonna skulk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find some vents. I'm gonna say, I would like to try to creep in so we can get out of here afterwards. Right. Is that okay, Sampha?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand outside
Can you keep watch
door.
and let me know if shit's going down? Okay.
Yeah. I stand there with my heavy blaster here and my small rifle down by my side.
I'm gonna try to find some vents and get in.
Yeah.
Is this impacted by my concussion?
Oh, the last one should have been, but
yeah, I totally forgot until after I'd already rolled.
Fine. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Whatever happens, it's going to be quite an event.
Oh god damn it! No, this isn't affected by your concussion. It is only risky. It is limited effect.
Okay.
Devil's Bargain available to you is that you will own is that the vent is not one for air. I.e.
Is not what, sorry?
It's not one for air. You'll have to hold your breath.
Okay, right.
And it's too small for you to be able to wear your suit.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, I figure I left my suit back in the room we came in.
Yep.
This tracker, is it like, do we have a little launcher for it, or do we have to physically like plant it, or what? Or do we get to decide?
I think you definitely have to physically plant it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I feel like it has like a locking mechanism, so that you have to like put it on someone and like turn it so that it'll. And like, do you put it on their clothes? Do you put it in their bag? Do you put it on their body?
Do we have an approximate idea of how long it'll need to stay on him? Like, are we talking 20 minutes or 2 weeks or
like days?
Yeah. Okay. Days is fine. Days can be done.
Like, I would say they would want it to be there for a week, right? Like,
yeah.
Like the long end.
On him personally, or like what?
To find
in his butt.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm just wondering, like, clearly this is his place, so he like comes back to his room often. We could put it in the room, but I don't know if that's like enough.
Well, you also know that like it's known that he leaves to go on jobs.
Yeah.
Could it be an IUD and we just inject it under his skin?
I mean, yes, it can be. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. That'll stay there for ages, and also you can do it fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Why
cool.
does he need to not
okay.
notice?
I'm happy to take the Devil's Bargain.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
Cool.
Go for it.
So that gives me +1 dice, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm skulking,
just so you're aware,
and
this means that if you fuck it up, I'm going to hurt you more.
Yeah, so that would be level 3 harm.
It would be a second level 2 if you fuck it up.
Okay. Yep. All good. And it's risky, did you say, or desperate?
It's risky, and it is standard. Oh no, and it is limited in that it's only going to get you like to the grate on the other end. You're not going to be able to get in and out freely.
Yeah. Can I use gear to affect this at all? Because I have spy gear, which I'm assuming.
What does spy gear do to help you here now?
Depending on what the situation is inside the apartment / room / whatever, I'm kind of imagining the whole Mission Impossible thing, like, you know, the like thing that attaches to the roof and you like glide down. If I can catch him unawares and basically go down from above him. I don't know what the situation is inside the apartment, so if I've got to wait to find out, that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, can you rephrase the question for me?
We can always flashback.
So?
Can you just like restate the question for me?
Oh, so I'm picturing like in terms of getting in and getting to him to plant the thing. basically like Luke's just said in the chat, abseiling down like Mission Impossible style.
Right. If you
using spy gear.
I'll let you go to risky and standard effect, or even great effect.
Okay.
If you can
Great.
great effect down like right above him for risky. But remember that I will fuck you up if you go less than 6. Right?
So did you? Okay.
If you get
so
5, like if you get 5 or lower, you're going to get a second level harm.
yeah. Okay. And that's risky and great effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to use a gambit.
Yep. Legit.
And can I also push myself? Oh, I'm taking Devil's Bargain, so I get a bonus dice for that.
Sorry, did I say risky? I meant this was desperate. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, right, cool. No, that's all good.
Because, yeah.
Yeah,
It's already
I was
risky and we had to
wondering
trade
about that.
down. Yeah.
So, I got 2 bonus dice. Fingers crossed. Oh, 6, yeah.
Woo!
You did it.
Whew.
Nice.
Very
Hold
nice.
your breath. You Mission Impossible down.
Holy fuck, yeah, this is
Inches above his sleeping face on a wire. His room is actually just like a big barrel. And like his bed is not really a bed so much as a like nest made out of like bits of like bits of mattress and all that sort of stuff. But like he has like a really nice holovid display and all this, like everything, like all of the like tech bits in here are really really nice and expensive, and then like he's paid no attention to like his bed or his clothes.
Yeah, okay, cool. He's like all about that tech. Who cares about looking after himself?
Can I just point out how cool it is that this whole like Mission Impossible thing is going on at the same time I'm getting laid? So like you get like a montage sequence where it's like intercut between that and like, you know, discovering what happens when you get to a low grab zone with a strap on.
Yeah.
Amazing.
0 G's.
Very, very cool.
I think you mean
Plant it.
Does that include planting the thing on him and everything, that roll, or is that a separate roll?
No, that does not include planting it.
Okay.
That is to get to him. You are right over him.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I want to like.
It's gonna be
ideally
easy now, right?
If it's like an implant thing,
So this is the question.
I want
you
to
answer that. You answer. Is this a thing you inject into him? Is it a thing you plant in a bag or on his clothes or like attached to his skin somehow?
Oh shit!
Because that's
yeah.
gonna tell me. That's gonna tell me what the role is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh dang. I reckon it is. I'm just thinking like where.
Will it being an IED give us more? Like it'll give us all of the monies. And if it's just like in his bag, it will give us less monies.
I think it just determines how hard, like what I'm rolling to do it, like how I'm going about actually planting it on him.
Yep.
I mean, I reckon it's
the
probably
reward will be
roll
the
to see if it
same.
stays on him.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon it's probably an implant, just because it would be fucking hard to actually get a thing to stay on him for like the amount of time
So like,
required.
an implant is desperate and great again. No, desperate and
Also, I just want to point out that like you've been saying IUD, and I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Or at least what I
It's not an IUD. It's
not an IUD.
I've been saying implant.
Like I don't know his history, but
yeah, we're not putting anything there. That's I red card that.
So, is it? I'm assuming it's just like it's kind of like the things you jab yourself with when you're having anaphylactic shock, like.
Oh, like an EpiPen.
Like it's a thing you jab into someone and it puts an implant inside them. This device.
Yeah, it will be that, but it will be very painful.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be like an inch long.
Yeah, more like a B12 injection. where it goes into your muscle and
Yeah.
it really hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I have a really great idea. Hopefully. I have one item left. One of the items I can take is illicit drugs. Can I keep him unconscious?
Yeah.
Woo!
And
It's a
would that be a
spray.
doctor? Would that be a doctor role to basically put him under and inject him?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You would, okay? You're doctoring him to narco him out, and then
Yeah.
inject it. Okay. You've just taken it back to like only risky and great effect.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Whew. I love the selection of gear that I can get. Oh my god.
And it's a doctor
Okay.
role.
Yeah, that's cool. I have a little bit of doctor. Awesome. So I'm gonna doctor. I'm going to push myself. Is there a devil's bargain that's available here?
Yes.
And it's that he like wakes up or something, or kill him.
The devil's bargain is you might kill him with the narco. If you.
Do we get
Well,
paid for that?
we still would have done
that's
our
not in your
job. He's
contract.
being tracked.
It's not in the contract. Okay.
No. I'm pretty sure.
But he's
Like,
being tracked.
I'm pretty sure Diana gets the idea that he's going to be tortured.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, fair enough. Yep. God.
Like they don't want him just dead.
Yeah.
He's taken a lot of money from them.
Okay.
Oh no, you can't push yourself and take the devil's bargain.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, you can only do one.
Yeah,
Cool.
thanks,
All good.
dude.
Yep. Okay. Wish me luck. I got 2 dice.
So
And I
are
don't
you
have a
pushing
way.
yourself or
I
are you
don't
taking the
have.
bargain? Sorry, I just need to know.
Sorry.
Are you pushing yourself or are you just taking the
Oh,
bargain?
I'm pushing myself.
Cool, just checking.
Yep.
So killing him off the table.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Great. All right. 4. It's not great.
I mean, yeah, you do the thing. You narco him out, and then you inject him with the thing, and then you look at it and go, "Oh God, there's a massive bruise there. He's going to know that he's had something injected into him."
Okay. Right. Yeah.
But you know,
It is what it is.
Do you have any makeup?
I don't think I do.
you don't know.
I don't
you
think-
don't now. You've used your last, you've used your gear.
By
Where
guess.
did you do?
Yeah.
Where did you do the implant?
I'm like I would be
Like that
aiming
result
for.
means it's somewhere that he will notice.
Yeah. Cool. So probably like in the neck or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should
Cool.
have done it in his butt. Like the
Sorry?
soft part of it. Should have done it in his butt.
I mean, yeah, but like he's lying on his butt. He's like we're trying to avoid waking him after narcoing him.
Yeah.
We specifically didn't give him enough drugs to kill him, so
Yeah.
anesthetic
Yeah.
is difficult.
Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, without making another roll, there's nothing more I can do to change this situation. So I'm gonna
I think
get
it
out
sounds
if
like
I
you
can.
kind of
Yeah.
skulk your way out, or you can just
Mhm.
go out the front door. It'll make noise, but he's not gonna wake up.
I mean, is it another roll to get out the way I came in?
It is to get out the way you came in, because
Yeah.
remember the vent is dangerous. It's only risky now.
Okay.
And it's standard effect.
Mm-hmm.
But remember that if you fuck that up, I hurt you with I give you a level 2 harm.
I mean, that's better than us having to run away throughout the whole ship. So I'm going to take that. I'm better at skulk than whatever I would have to do to get out the front door.
Mhm.
So I'll go for that. It's risky and standard.
Yep.
Okay. Five.
All right. Well, I did promise you that you would take a level 2 harm if you didn't nail it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. give yourself level 2 harm entitled the All Acid Lung.
Oh my god. Love it. Cool. So I like inhale something. It's not that there's just no air. It's that there's
it's
like
hydrogen chloride gas.
Yeah. Cool.
Your eyes are burning the whole way.
Yeah, I'm like coughing up some blood when I get out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. You could roll to resist.
Oh yeah,
that
sure.
Would bump it down to level 1, which would be a mild cough. Well, not a mild cough,
okay.
A pretty heavy cough, but
yeah, right.
Fucking backseat gaming. Jesus, Luke.
I have not been seeing it, so
Luke knows how to optimize your rolls in this game. So much caps. So much all caps.
Okay, so could resisting it with insight involve like basically finding a thing that allows me to vent out some of the...
It's resisting with prowess.
Oh, is that just like there's a standard thing for... Okay, right. I thought you had to like justify it. Right. Oh, okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'll roll
it's
resist.
a physical effect. You're physically resisting it. It's prowess.
Oh, cool. Right. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was like we had to justify it kind of thing.
No,
awesome.
If it's physical, it's prowess.
Yes.
I mean, like,
okay.
if you could, no, that's true. You can argue me into another one if you want.
I mean, like, I don't care that much. It's basically what I was thinking is I like keeping an eye out and noticing somewhere where I can vent the gas out temporarily, long enough for me to get out without like horribly burning my lungs to the same extent, and use insight.
Yeah.
If that's not okay.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Cool. Because I assume there's some kind of like actual like venting system.
I think what you do actually is that you like make a hole in the vent, right? Like you just,
fair enough. Yeah, just like jam like a screwdriver in,
and like get another. Yeah.
Just get a breath.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Cool. Let's see how it go. Oh, double 6 again. Good at resisting.
Why don't you do this on the fucking actions?
No, I never get 6s on my actions.
Man, as a Yaru, you're like, tasty hydrogen chloride gas.
Yeah. I've been in this situation before.
Gosh. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, you emerge. And like, I was totally waiting for you to fuck something up so that I could like fuck my server instead.
I don't know how I did that well.
Yeah. Well done.
So I get a level 1 harm though, don't I?
Yeah, level 1 harm, which is just call that the old acid lung then.
Great.
Cool. How are you all getting out of here? Currently, Diana is occupied.
Okay. Like,
I mean, Diana can stop being occupied if she wants, but she's gonna have to explain herself.
I mean,
sorry, what am I doing?
These two need to get off station because they've just narcoed and then injected a tracker into a guy. But the person who was flying, the third person who needs to be in that shuttle is currently occupied.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm thinking we go back to where we got in, we get back in our suits, and I don't know Diana's occupied. My hope is that Diana flies by in the shuttle and we climb in, like, from there.
My suit's broken. So's
Rather
yours.
Or climb
than
on rather than climb in.
I think we should
just getting in through the door of the shuttle.
docking bay.
Yeah.
Don't one of you have a fucked up spacesuit?
Yes,
one person has a fucked up spacesuit that just doesn't work now, and you've got like 45 seconds worth of worth of oxygen left in your suit.
No, that's a good point. I guess we have to actually leave the legit way then. Like, I think we have to blend in or sneak around.
Yep. Yes. Sounds like it.
I mean, yeah. I can be a maintenance person. Like,
legit. So much skulking.
Yeah.
The problem is, currently, is that if you get to the shuttle, there'll only be 2 of you there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we have to. We don't know what Diana's going to do or what situation Diana's in. I think we're saying, Diana, this is what we're doing. Then it balls in Diana's court. Like.
Yep.
Diana, you get a. You get a.
Diana, we're going to the shuttle. See you there.
All right, so you're actually you're trying to radio me.
Yeah, you get a. You just get a comm. Beep beep beep.
All right, so is my sparring partner asleep or
no? You not like I think you're between rounds.
Right. I'd probably like roll over and like kind of annoyedly stare at my comms for a moment to see what's popped up.
Yeah, you like I think you can like press a button and it'll translate the voice message into a text for you if you want.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
I'll do that and stare at it.
Yep. What do?
Okay, so understanding that, basically I'm just going to stand up in a complete huff and get really quite annoyed and say that one of my crews had the shit beaten out of them and I've got to head off.
She's like, is it in this corner? I'll fucking deal with it.
No, I don't know where the hell they are, but if I wouldn't mind getting your number so I can contact you again. I don't know exactly how this is going to play out.
Roll a consort. I'm really interested in this result.
All right, I'm gonna push myself. Wait, was that supposed to? Then yeah, never mind. All right, what? So what's that?
Yourself.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but I need to say this.
This is controlled, but it's a limited effect.
Okay.
So if
Cool,
you want
so I was
to
gonna-
do something to boost the effect, then you can.
I realized I was about to be able to ask what's the position, and you didn't let me get.
I'm sorry. The position.
And what's the effect?
Yeah, the effect is currently limited. If you want to do anything about that, feel free to talk to me.
No, go with that for now. And I'll push myself, so -1.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
She'll give you her number, but she's annoyed by it.
Well, I'm kind of annoyed by it too. I didn't expect this to break off so early. Alright, so I'm gonna like sort of throw my clothes back on and start heading back towards the docking bay. But I'm gonna sort of shoot her a rather pleased glance as I head towards the door.
Yep. Cool. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna make you roll to head back to the docking bay. I don't think that needs to be a roll. I think you just do it. You head back to the shuttle, and then someone needs to pilot the ship. So yeah, you like, what happens when you get back to the docking bay? And,
Well, I'm just going to board my shuttle, keep the door closed for now, watch for when these two eventually show up, and
I mean, they're
probably
there when you show up.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because the docking bay is closer to the Vandal quarter than it is to the one that, yeah.
All right. Well, I sort of swagger up, looking like my clothes weren't quite put on when it was fully a conscious thing to do, and sort of board the shuttle and then close the lock. So, are we good to go?
Yeah.
Yes. So I imagine we're like kind of like inside, sitting in the dark, like, and Diana gets in, turns the light on, and we're just there, like looming.
Hello.
Yes. Your contacts, they might want to get in and do their thing quickly. I think the spot where I got him is going to bruise. He may find it, but the tracker's in him.
All right. Well, I guess we should probably disembark from the station then.
Yeah, let's get out of here before he wakes up.
Helm check.
We weren't noticed by anyone, to the best of my knowledge. At least not doing anything we shouldn't have been doing. So, I mean, there was the guy who got sucked out into space, but apart from that,
Well, that's all right. I don't think I was doing anything I should be doing.
he had a very, very nice silk robe.
All right.
Oh, just don't worry.
And we got nothing
How-
of value at all.
Was it an eventful expedition for you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I
happened?
had a perfectly good time.
Oh, that's good. You went to the bar?
Yes, yeah.
Excellent. Well, the information you got us helped us find him. I have no idea how we would have located him otherwise. So, thank you.
I can be very persuasive.
I'm sure.
Also,
Alright.
someone
I
pointed
have
out
no-
earlier that the
Start
roll
ripping.
the roll to get a number, the position was risque.
Excellent.
Thanks, Luke. Do you want to do your risky standard piloting check, a helm check?
Yep.
Whoever's doing it,
Me.
to get back to the ship and not crash.
Risky standard. Going for it. Hey!
Very nice, cool, and that's enough to that's enough
Well
to also get the ship
done.
out, right? Is to
Yeah.
yeah. So the last we see is the the horrible rubber stretching sound and that look of the in my head it's it does that thing where the pixels melt of the ship and then it's just gone as it's stretches and leaves this little debris field behind it. And I
Nice.
think we call our adventure there
Woohoo!
with completing the job. So now I need to just check. What do we need to do at the end of the session as far as what I'm going to do is let's do payoff and heat and then we can do entanglements and downtime next time.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yep.
So let's do payoff. You get wired 6 creds. Oh no,
Wow.
let's actually sorry.
Oh.
Let's I need to roll a fortune roll. What did you get? You got
To see if
4?
he
To see if he
gets
does
picked
if
up
he
or
does
not.
the thing.
Yeah.
So where is I need the ship and I want a fortune roll. No, that's not the ship. Where is the swallow? Roll fortune. And you rolled a 4, so that means I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna go 2 dice. What? Roll fortune. Oh, this is. Effectiveness. 2. There we go. 6. He doesn't get it out. He doesn't even notice it.
Yay!
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Rad.
yeah,
That
you
was
get wired.
great mission.
You get wired 6 creds. Now,
I've got to say, that whole last part and the outcome was a gas.
oh my god.
Fuck you!
Also, you generated 0 heat because it was completely quiet, and anything that happened was covered up by nails.
Apart from that's not entirely true. I did get an attractive, muscled sort of woman's number.
That's true.
Very nice.
Actually,
I mean,
that's a
if
good
you
point.
touch and
Nails
go,
would actually be annoyed that this guy is gone, so I'm going to say it's 1 heat. Smooth and quiet, low exposure.
So we
Oh wait, no,
only
no one
lose 1
spotted
hit.
you. It's 0. It is actually 0. No one fucking saw you.
Try not to sound so angry that you did well.
No, I'm
Rolled
just annoyed at
ridiculously
myself.
well.
All right, so you don't generate any heat. You got 6. You got 6 creds. That's
We
fine.
can't put that many creds in our thing.
Then we've got vault
some of it has to go in
though.
some of it has to go in stash. Then you might want to put some in stash.
Oh, well,
The thing
I
with
can put
stash
it
is
in
that you
vault.
can't pull it out again, right? Do you want to use some of it right now to pay off
Wait.
the debt?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
I
what
feel like-
did. I did
I
that.
feel like- Oh, cool. Because
I
Yeah,
spent
I
a
did
credit
that.
to board the station. Keep that in mind. So we have one less.
Okay, so now we have
Yeah.
1 in vault and 4 in our wallet.
I feel like we get like the little beepy beep on communicators or Nexus or whatever saying like, you've got 6 cred. And Tash is like, this is really good timing to mention
Fucking loan shark.
You know Aggro Joe from Station SB, etc.? I kinda owe him.
You what?
Okay,
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's all good.
he
I
kind of
was
forwarded
watching-
me some cash when we were at the station.
Why would you do that?
Because he's a loan shark, it's what he does.
And you decided to borrow money while at the station.
Yeah. Not my smartest decision.
No. So how much do you owe?
4 cred?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just 2.
No, yeah,
No,
but you
too
have to pay
low.
back double.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right. Well, then we
But
go with
So
the...
if we pay some of it back now, then that'll get him off my back for like long enough.
Well, if we pay it all now...
I feel like I've earned it. Like this is my share of that pay, right? Like I kind of snuck into that guy's room and like got this far away from his face.
You are so fucking lucky I just got laid.
Oh god, I knew it was good timing. I didn't know it was that good. It was,
Alright.
it was that good, was it?
I paid off all of the
I'm
debt.
so sorry.
So now we have 3 cred.
I mean,
In
we
total.
don't need to pay it all off now, but
No, it's
Like-
good.
if Sanford's just doing it, I'm not going to stop them.
Just doing it. It's all part of this ploy to not actually tell Diana what was happening.
You mean the? I just told Diana.
Are you saying that out loud? Like is
Yeah.
it you just acknowledging that you were not to tell me?
Yeah. I am taking full advantage of your current stupor.
There's a limit to stupid though.
Nah.
I am going to go
I-
check on the engine.
Diana, I got you some oils and some incense.
It's from a dead guy. I'm not there. I removed myself from the situation. I'm going to go sit in the dark with the girl.
And Button.
I'm going to go sit in the brig for a while.
And
Where is Barton anyway?
I think he might be in the ceiling. I definitely heard like scrambling.
All right, I'm gonna grab
I feel like we cut to Barton, just be and the little girl in the brig just being there like staring at each other, and he's like
Oh my
she's just
God.
like looking at him. He's just like whispering nonsense to himself.
Amazing. They're just like talking at each other.
Yeah.
And, like brilliant.
All right, I'm going to grumpily take the various bath products from
Alright. Remember-
Santa and then
Oh.
storm off to the bar fridge to like get a bunch of to get a whole bunch of vodka.
Space Gin.
Nice.
Great. And also, yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Cool.
Do you want to do all like XP things?
Yeah, let's do the XP things, and then we'll
Alright.
finish up. Do you want to start, Maze?
Yep. Every time you roll a desperate action,
Oh yeah, shit, that was a lot of
Um,
that. Do you want to go? We need to go back and count them.
yeah.
So we'll count them in a minute. Let's do the other things first.
Alright. Address the tough challenge with speed or flair. Yes, definitely. When I was
Definitely
in
did.
space.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
feel like
gonna
I feel like the grappling hook was pretty flair.
Ah, cool. So do I get 2 XP for that then?
I think you get one. I feel like that was
Okay.
all one thing.
Right. I expressed my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Yeah, I think when I was like guarding and keeping watch while while Tash was doing her thing with my blasters. I think that was quite military of me.
Yeah, that seems to match. Yeah.
Cool. Struggled with issues from my vice or traumas during the session. Nah.
No, I don't think so. That's right. Cool.
Cool.
How about Alyssa?
So I did 2 desperate rolls. Sway, so that's 1 resolve going up.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, nothing, and
also, we should be getting gambits that we didn't remember to give ourselves.
And a skulk, and a desperate skulk roll, which was a prowess 1. Okay, so the only session for each other. So address the tough challenge with charm or audacity. I would argue that finding a way to get laid instead of doing any work,
It seems that way.
beyond getting the information, qualifies.
You also talked your way onto like a pirate station and then seduced one of the pirates. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yes,
impressive.
that's true.
Yep.
So I snuck aboard and then seduced Nails.
Yep.
And I don't know where you want to qualify that.
I think you get 2 XP for that.
Yep.
Right, because you did it twice. Like visibly different things. That was what you were
Freezing.
doing all mission. Right, like you even handled your downtime in the same way.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so that's 2 XP for that.
Cool. Excellent. Is that all
So
your XP triggers? Oh, did you know your background and stuff?
Let's see. So, well, I certainly stuck with my drives fairly clearly.
Yeah. Definitely.
Struggle with issues from vice or traumas. So this is what. Okay, I can't tell if actually hooking up with Nails instead of going with them for the last part would qualify as dealing with pleasure as my vice.
I don't think so.
Because it doesn't.
I don't feel like it does.
Yeah. All right. So.
But you do get one for following your drive.
Yeah. Okay. So. I also use my background. I use my name and who I was to get access to Nails in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So is that one question? Where is it? Diana. I just want to check how the questions are laid out. I think you in one roll. So it was only one roll. So you get 1 XP for expressing your beliefs, drives, heritage, and background, right? Because it was like you did one thing, which was really expressive of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So is it?
I found my 1 desperate roll and I put a point up in resolve, which fills my resolve bar. So should I blank it and put a point somewhere now?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want to just double check? I want to just double check that.
Okay.
Advancing. Where's that? Is it here? We'll get to that in a minute. We'll do that in a little bit. Just want to do Melody. Do you have XP triggers? Have you counted all your XP triggers yet?
I have got a pretty good idea. Some of them I'll have to discuss. But so I rolled 2 desperate actions.
That's 3 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I rolled 2 desperate actions, which were both in prowess.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 XP there.
You
then
do you have to put the XP in there?
It says mark XP in that actions
in the area.
attribute.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So then the next stuff. I addressed a tough challenge with technical skill or ingenuity. I reckon there were a couple of times I did that.
One example.
So one was like launching ourselves through space as a way to infiltrate.
That doesn't sound
And
technical. That
another.
sounds silly.
Sorry.
That doesn't sound technical to me. It sounds silly.
Fair enough. I was thinking ingenuity, but I guess
It's not technical.
implies technical ingenuity. Fair enough.
Technical ingenuity or expertise.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another. What about the? Yeah. Okay. How closely are we defining technical?
I would allow you to use the
Like-
doctor to get an XP. The doctor role.
Sorry?
I think the doctor role is technical, and you should get an XP for that.
Okay. Cool. Because I was going to mention that, but that's why I was checking how we were defining it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
That's technical.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All good. I'll go with that one.
Cool. Alrighty.
And I think I expressed background. I mean, I spent a bunch of time doing. There was the whole kind of clone thing. Both
I think you got
masquerading as one.
Yep.
And then
that probably to the. I think I saw that to a degree of like 1.
Yep.
1 XP.
Cool. Sounds good to me. I mean, I got into debt because of my vice. Does that count as strong?
You definitely got into trouble because of your vice.
Yep. Awesome. Cool. Great. And that's me.
Cool. PC advancement. When you fill up an XP track, clear all the marks and take an advance. When you take an advance from your playbook track, you may choose an additional special ability. When you take an advance from an attribute, you may choose an additional action dot to one of the actions under that attribute. So yes, Maze, you can choose an extra. You can add an extra dot.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Now the crew, the ship XP is gonna get exciting.
We're gonna go up a level!
You're gonna go up a level. All right. At the end of XP, for each item below, mark 1 or instead mark 2 if that item occurred multiple times. Did we execute a successful extraction operation or capture of a bounty? I feel like this is pretty close. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give you 1 XP for that. Yes.
Who's putting the XP in?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mel can do it. Did we contend with challenges above your current station? I don't.
I mean, that was pretty intense. Like
it was. I feel like it's. Yeah. I'll give you 1 XP for that. Yep.
And like that was when we got the mission of like, oh, there's a fence who we want to track. I was not expecting anything to have to infiltrate a pirate space station.
You would have had a much tougher time if you had such a ridiculous entry.
Yeah. Short to remember as well.
Yeah. So yes. So get 1 XP for that. So that's the second one. Did you bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one? Now you were very quiet this time round.
But it was daring.
It was daring though. It played into that. I think that probably wins. You probably get.
Like I think we probably really impressed the people we worked for.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So you get another one for that. Did we? In fact, you did multiple things that were daring, so you probably get 2 there.
Awesome.
And then, did you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew? I don't feel like we have a strong enough this is incentive to develop an essential nature, right? It's an incentive to develop a feel.
Totally.
Which I don't think we're up to currently.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
That's fine.
There is a recurring theme of Alyssa's always the one who gets any information.
That's true, but I feel like that's just tactical, right? Like that's.
I thought your sentence was going to cut off before the last word there.
Which means that we have a crew. We can. Do we want to use that to buy a crew advancement, or do we want to upgrade? Or do we want to spend some of that on advancing a?
I really want to get hull, so that we can get living quarters.
Ships. Let me have a look at. Crew advancement. When you mark 8 crew XP, clear the ticks and do 2 things. First, each crew member gains a stash equal to 2 plus gains stash equal to 2 plus the crew quality. So the crew quality is currently
1.
1. Yep.
Woo!
So you each.
So we all get 3 stash.
Yep.
Great.
Nice.
Barton will have to do that as well. I'll do that for him because he is part of the ship, part of the crew.
All right, so we get stash. What else do we get?
And then you gain one of the following. You can have 2 upgrades, including 1 special ability, 1 crew quality, but that requires a lot of credit, or 1 ship quality in either engines, hull, comms, or weapons.
Let's go hull.
Cool. So, is that what everyone wants to do?
I mean, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of feel like we're going to spend a lot of time on the move, like not really having a home base kind of thing. And in that sense, I think we need to prepare to be able to like spend extended periods on the ship sometimes.
Yeah, it'd be good to not have to stop at motels.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to hull. Alright, good job, team. Very nice. And then clear that XP track and put the other ones back in. Yep. Nice. Excellent. Great.
Cool.
Well,
good job, people.
I'm not trying to kill you for today. Thank you very much. Let's go through and then say goodbye to our lovely spacezoids. We'll start with Melody. Melody, who are you? Where can people find you? What do you do?
Goodbye, everyone. I am Melody. I am a writer and talker and general nerd who likes role-playing games. You can find me at Magic Space Girl on Twitter, or at a website which is melodynova.wordpress.com. Lovely to play with you all.
Awesome. Maze, who are you? What do you do? Where can we find you?
I'm Maze. I do game audio. You can find me at Maze Wallen on Twitter, and that's my website too.
Cool. Awesome. And Alyssa, outros?
I'm Alyssa. I make video games and I write. You can find me at Expect Problems on Twitter or alyssablack.com for my writing.
Awesome. And I've been Ash. You can find me on at Acegiak, ACEGIAK, on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Tumblr. I think that's everything. Or on my website, acegiak.net. This has been I'm Not Trying to Kill You. We've been playing Scum and Villainy. It's been lots of fun, and thank you so much, chat, for joining in.
I can't believe we pulled that off.
So this is going to switch to Thursday. So we're going to keep playing this series on Thursday nights fortnightly.
Yay!
I'll announce which fortnightly once we work that out. And then on Wednesday this week we've got No Man's Sky couch time with my co-pilot Emily, and then on Saturday we'll be having a PC game stream of some sort, maybe Darkest Dungeon, maybe Almello, we'll see. In the meantime, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again later.